we should do ahead right now, I feel, is to start the vaccinations, which is the subject now of the choice to think about seriously for kids less than 18 years of age.
Hi guys, this is Minidivan and you're watching HealthSite and India.com. Today we have with us Dr. Sameer Sadwarde, HOD and Senior Consultant Pediatrics, Fortis Hospital. Hi doctor, how are you?
Hi, Mini, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great doctor. I think the very first question that comes to my mind right now is the talk of the town, Omicron. So what's the current status of Omicron in India, doctor?
Omicron is now officially arrived in India, and so far we have 21, 22 cases. Mostly all of them are adults. And it's a variation in the previous mutations that happens in the coronavirus. As you are aware of about the alpha variant, then delta variant was there. In the similar way, there's some spikes proteins which are added, and there is mutation, and it's causing a new variation that is more epidemic, more infectious at this point, and is spreading in some countries. And that's why we are also worrisome, because it may increase in numbers rapidly. What we don't know is the how severity it will be. It will take some weeks to know exactly about the severity.
Okay. Also, is there a risk of Omicron affecting kids specifically, as it is in South Africa?
Yes, we have seen in Africa, particularly, it's not only about the kids, but number affected are more exponentially rise in numbers in last few days in adolescents, in younger population, also in the adults and old age people, and not necessarily only about in the pediatrics. But yes, it's a worrisome.
Also, can it affect children below 5 years of age as well?
Yes, it can affect, like say what we have seen in previous two waves, what have happened in India. The numbers were not very alarming as compared to the adults, but significant number of kids were also affected, and they also got what we call as MISC, that is a infection that happens after 1 month of the actual infections. So such numbers can also go rise upon. That's my I am worried about.
But in that case, what should parents do in order to protect their children? Because a lot of states have also, issued that the schools are to reopen.
Yes, from last 1.5 years, we are noticing that kids are staying at home and they are getting psychological disturbances and a lot of any issues. What my worry, or even the parents' worry, is also the same, that kids are not vaccinated. And we know if you are not vaccinated, your exposure will be high. Then you will get infections more. So at this point, my take-home message to the parents will be like, yes, they should be alert, but they should not get that panicky. In previous two waves, what we have seen, kids are getting affected, but they are not getting the severity of the infection. So at this moment, when it is just started in India, and what we have right now, 20, 21 cases, and most of them are in the mild form and are isolated at particular place. They are not worsening in the clinical condition as compared. So that is still a hope for all of us to understand that the Omicron, the strain which has come, and also possibility, we have to also understand that the scenarios happening in the South Africa versus India. So there are a lot of differences in ethnic backgrounds and in the social areas, and also regarding to the environment factors, which might have played additional role. So it may not be that severe to happen in India. And also from previous our experience, we have noticed that we have tackled both the situations, like first two years very effective, good way in India compared to the other countries. Our vaccination record, particularly for adults, is at least one vaccination is covered mostly by the people in adults. So thinking that what we should do ahead right now, I feel, is to start the vaccinations, which is the subject now of the choice to think about seriously for kids less than 18 years of age.
Any other preventive measures that kids can follow from their end, or the parents can make the kids follow in order to protect themselves from this dangerous virus?
Yes, like COVID appropriate behavior, like using frequent hand washing, social distancing maintenance, and keeping themselves away from the crowded places. Regarding the schools, in some areas of the India, so let's say India is a very vast country. We have different types of schools there. Some are in the places where they are urban and suburbans and in the rural areas. What we have noticed that kids, most of them who are in the low socioeconomic status, they are not getting enough amount of education, or because they don't have, like I say, computers or gadgets or expensive things. Parents are poor. Many families have 2 or 3 kids and they have only one gadget. So automatically what happening by noticing that kids are really getting affected worstly. So at some point we have to start the school. So there is no question of stopping them right now, thinking of panicky a bit, because numbers are not that severe to understand. So at the same time, we have to also understand that kids are getting affected because of psychological thinking. What is happening? There are notices in last 1.5 years. Many of the kids have not gone to the school at all. Some programs like the government of India continue with, like say, midday meal programs where actually kids are getting the food and nutrition from the schools. They are also learning there. So this, all these programs are affected a lot. And at some point we have to start the school because we want the future of our country to find out. So yes, at the same time, if you started the schools, there is possibility in some places that numbers might go up in increase in number. But we can take it, tackle out at the particular level, say like in particular area, if the numbers are rising tremendously, temporarily schools can be stopped for some time and let the epidemiology of that area, or like say the studies according to that particular area, and we can check out, and for temporarily schools can be stopped. But it cannot be like a completely like a zero and just to stay at home and do nothing. So I'm feel that rather than this one, prevention is better than cure, agree. And one part of this is to provide necessary amount of immunizations to the kids. It's not only the vaccines about the corona, but also certain vaccinations which the government of India and the Indian Academy of Pediatrics, where I'm a member. Other than these ones, we also need to think about the nutrition part. Kids are getting overweight. I'm worried about them also, that they are staying at home and do nothing and just watching the TV, television, and gadgets apart from schooling, and no play. It's a one-way communication happening with the televisions and sources. They're all affecting psychologically of the kids. So we have to start thinking that yes, we need to start the schools. At the same time, we need to start vaccination programs. Keep watching and observing what's happening in the media and around the surroundings and the news coming out. We need at least few weeks to know exactly whether the severity and worsening of the clinical conditions. And our scientists, our epidemiologists, government of India as well as Maharashtra is looking seriously and taking appropriate measures so far.
Thank you so much, Doctor. I think this has been very insightful, and I hope this helps our listeners and all the viewers who are, tuned into this video. So, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks, Miniji.
Thank you.
Have a
Thanks a
good
lot.
day.